what are you giving them back? I think what I'm giving them back, man, is what they've been waiting for. You know what I mean? Skills. What? Yo, just the things seem the same. In the old scene that's lame, I come and rain with the unexplained. For the brains, the things change, they strain the sling.
Bless up on this good morning, man. Bless up. I'm out. I'm out here in the work van, and yes. The good Lord has blessed me to come on again with another show, another day. I just want to thank all that showed up, and we are waiting on the the man, international man of mystery, Dean White. He's in the barber's chair still, so he's running a little late, but he will be here. He will be here. So yeah, so I am now sitting in my work van. I was thinking about turning it into a traveling studio, y'all. So while we wait for Dean, let's uh let's see what we could do about that. And if you have anybody has any questions, they want to type into the chat that they want me to ask him, go ahead and do that now. All right. And let me just shout out to folks that showed up early. Phil Carl Roberts, the Boxing Lounge, all right. And everybody that's listening overseas and every place else. So yeah, Dean will be here. He's just he sent me a picture, sent me a voicemail just to let me know that he's still waiting to get his hair cut real quick, and then he'll jump on. All right. EJ Boxing Live, what's up, man? Haven't spoke to you in a minute. How you doing? I was just letting everybody know, EJ, that Dean is running a little late, but he will be here. So you know, but it's part of the business. If you're in this business, sometimes people run late. Sometimes they on time. Very rarely do you work with anybody that's early, right? That's a part of the business, man. But that's the excitement to it. That's the excitement to the business, you know. Makes it gives you something to work with. You get that adrenaline pumping, as they say. So yeah, I got this extended. I'm gonna turn this camera around once I figure out how to. I got this extended 15 cargo van that I work with, and there's no seats or anything in it. Check it out, right? I don't know if you can see it, but got some boxes and things in there. I'm thinking once I take all this stuff out, I'll put some carpet down, tint the windows maybe. Yeah, I have to tint the windows, and then I could turn this into a traveling studio. You know, what do y'all think? If y'all can see all this, you see the length of it, see how long it is. But yeah, it turned it into, and the sound in here is pretty good, and so's the signal. So yeah, so what do y'all think about that? Turning this old baby into a traveling studio coming to a city near you. Huh? That's right. Pimp that ride. You a funny guy. Yeah. Somebody get me in touch with what's old boy name? God, what's his name? I see his face clearly. Somebody help me out, man. What's his name? Boxing Lounge. X something. Yeah. But I can see it. I can see the carpet. I can see the tent, and the sound in here is good. There's no no echo, and the heat works, right? And in all reality, this is not my van. This is a church van. They just allow me to use it, use it when I'm not working, which is I'm off today. So, but long as I don't make any money with it, pastor should be cool with it because I'm not gonna make any money with it. I'm just gonna, be doing the studio thing in here. AOBs, bless up and big up yourself, man. But just to repeat for those of you just coming in, Dean White is at the barber shop. He sent me a picture. I would love to share that picture, but he is about to get his cut on, and then he's gonna jump in. So he'll show up. He'll show up. The brother just running a little behind. But what we talking about is this van here, man. How many of you are know how to pimp out rides and mechanically inclined? Give me some ideas, man. Give me some ideas of how I could, because you see the length of this thing. I forgot how many feet they told me it was, but I get clear out the boxes and stuff, obviously. But yeah, he's getting a skin fade. You're hilarious. I don't know. He's getting a skin. I don't know, brother. How's the lighting, man? Because I know see, because the sun. If I go into the sun, I'm outside. I'm not in the house this time. That's me in the sun, which I really don't want to be because it's kind of in my eyes. It's me in the shade. But yeah, I'm gonna chill till he comes, man, and we just talk boxing and chill out. Now, somebody help me out. I read, and I heard that. Oh, okay, wait. Let's start from the beginning. This conversation is more or less going to be. The first half is going to be about who is Dean White, because in all reality, we the fans really don't know who he is. We know that he's his brother. We know he's a former boxer, and I believe he's a manager as well. But I've always been interested in who is this big 6'7", 6'8" calm brother. And he's big. He's not no little dude. He's a big dude. He used to work out, lift weights, and all that. He is big. So I'm trying to figure out who is Dean White, right? So that's what the first half of my show is gonna be about once Dean pops on here, right? So, you know, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure that he's watching. And I'm gonna text him right quick. Let me go get my phone. My phone is in the front seat or in my pocket. Yeah, my phone's in the front seat. So take a walk with me. I'm gonna send him something on Instagram to let him know that the people are still waiting on him, and he could I guess he could talk a little bit while he's in the chair. I know he can't do too much, but just pop in and just reassure everybody, hey, yes, man, I'm coming, I'm coming. So let me just pop in real quick. But yeah, and then I heard that they are possibly taking the 20% after all to get this fight, which honestly, that's what I thought he should have done in the first place. Hold on, y'all. Dean, I started the show, so if you wanna watch it, that's cool, man. Just I'll send you another link so you can watch the show because the link that I send you drops you right in the studio. So I'm gonna send him the YouTube link so he could just watch it. Uh, and this way he can watch it while he gets his hair cut. He don't have to pop up in the studio, none. You can just check it out like that. Then we could get back to what we were talking about. Wait a minute. Why didn't it go? Uh-oh. Dean White. Okay. All right, there that goes. But yeah, that's the theme for the day, man. Dean White and just who exactly is Dean White, and then at the tail end, we're gonna discuss his brother because really, I'm like I said, I'm interested in knowing who he is. There you go, brother Dean. That's the link for the actual show that you can watch. The other link will put you in the studio. So if you want to watch the show and see how it was going on, that'll be cool. So I did that. What's up, my good people? What's up? What's up, EJ? I haven't been getting your text no more, man. About your. Oh, that's right. Wilder got beat. You ain't got nothing to talk to me about no more, do you, EJ? Damn. Well, damn. This dude EJ Boxing Live used to send me all the Wilder links. All the while, I think he's a super UK Wilder fan. Super UK Wilder fan. He's basically the UK Nesta Gibbs before the fallout. Yeah, but he has nothing to talk about now because old boy finished on his face. His face. So yeah. But yes, sir. What do y'all think is next for the big brother? They keep posting these lies about him coming back and fighting Dillian White. Dillian White would have beat him then, and he would have beat him now. That's why Wilder never fought him. Talk about it. Talk about it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's why the man never fought him. I listened to an interview with him on Boxing Live, and Nestor was like, "Man, I really felt we should have just got him out the ring real quick, man, and moved on to Joshua." And then the first thing out of Wilder's mouth is, "I'm not afraid of him." Who asked you if you were afraid of him, partner? Nobody. His first thing out of Wilder's mouth when it came to White, "I'm not afraid of him." So what does that tell you? The man fear him, man. The man fear him. Scary. That's what it is. Then he went and fought pillow hands and got put to sleep on his face. But yeah, but that's it. That's karma, baby. That's karma, baby. That's what it is, and I don't feel no way about it. Let me get you a better look. I just don't need to be in the sun. So yeah, so I'm standing in the street right now, chilling, 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 chilling. So what's going on in the boxing community, man? Because I pay attention, but I don't pay attention. It's what I do. To be honest with you, I know boxing. See, I'm the complete opposite than most of these cats. I know a lot of boxing knowledge based on the fact that I've been around for involved in the sport 35 years. Met a world champion, trained with him, trained with a boatload of champions. Met a Hall of Fame trainer, two of them, and now a third one. And I sat back and listened to them. I didn't talk. Uh, I box myself, so I got that knowledge. But overall current affairs, I know a little bit about a little bit. You know, a little bit about a little bit, and it gets me by because I don't feel the passion no more, baby, baby. Don't feel the passion no more. So I'm gonna drop this link so we can chat. Okay, if anybody wants to jump in the link and just chop it up with old boy. That daggone coach got me saying that. Chop it up with old boy. Old coach, boy, he got those sound effects. What's up? Dang, I don't want to mess your name up, brother. You've been so good to me. Is Demitar. Demitar. Bless up and big up yourself, man. So yeah, I want EJ to jump on here since I've jumped on so many of his lives. Jump on mine, brother. Jump on mine. I know it's a good time over there because that's why I picked this time. I picked 9 because I know it'll be 2 p.m. over there. Then and Dean pushed it back to 10, which is 10 over here, which is actually fine with me because I'm up at 6 a.m. every day. I'm ex-military, baby, so I get up. I get up very early. Just them, Troy is cool. Well, all right, them. Man said just them, it just them. Yeah. All right. So hey, damn man, what country are you are you checking in from? I've always been curious about that, if you don't mind. Yeah, man, what country you come from? On it. Maybe we could swap some cooking tips or something, brother. Yeah, man, you never know, you never know. Macedonia? Wow, okay. Brother, you're the only person I've met from Macedonia. Yeah, man. Macedonia. What's like your national food over there in Macedonia? And are the women big? Because that's the only thing that'll get me over there. Officially, Republic of North Macedonia country, Southeast Europe. It gained independence. You gained independence in '91. So, wow. Some of the successor states were Yugoslavia, national animal, the Macedonia lion. Wow. Greece says Greece and Macedonia the same. Is that right now? Peace. Boxing Logics United. Yeah, I'm gonna just repeat it for everyone who just tuned in. Dean is at the barber shop. He's running a little late, but he has the link, and once he's done, the good brother is gonna bless us with his time, and we're gonna chop it up with him. So for now, You have the Troy Graham, the man called Troy Graham, and we're just chopping it up on the show, waiting for the brother to come. That's the blessings of doing this show. I'm in control. I do as I please. Because really, I'm here for two reasons. For me, first of all, and for you. I enjoy talking, man. I enjoy having real conversations. All this debate where people get heated and want to yell and cuss, and nah, that's really not me. Greece is Greece back in okay. But yeah, but damn, what's your national food, man? You never told me that. What are y'all famous for over there? So just to let everybody know, he will show up. He's getting his his GQ on, as they say. Yeah. And then once he shows up, y'all could ask him questions if y'all wanna. I'm gonna do the interview first, do ask him a few questions and talk. Then I'll allow a few people to come up in the chat and talk to him. Because y'all get out of hand, I could always just kick you out. That's the way I look at it, man. We're all adults here, so I doubt this gonna happen. But yeah, James, you're gonna go back to okay. I don't know who. We're not even discussing that, brother James. You have a good morning. Certainly, I don't live in the past. I live in the here and now. Living in the right here and now, baby. As I stated years ago, I'm a big fish and I don't swim in a low pond. The good Lord blessed me to make that come to pass. End of discussion. Anybody else? Okay, good to know. I'm not walking down that path with anybody. But yeah, damn, she's fine. But anyway, as I was stating, in life sometimes you're blessed to do what you want, man, and that's a rarity. I don't do everything I want to do because I don't print money. So, I still got to go out here and make money and pay my mortgage and so forth and so on. But this right here, this is what I've always wanted to do. I remember being on Myron's show and we would go back and forth and joke and all that. But Myron's show was Myron's show. I remember being on D Boone, DT Boone. Yeah, cool, same thing. Cool brother, man. His show is his show. I remember being on the Boxing Voice. I could never really open up. Didn't have enough time. But his show is his show. And you know what? Let me send a shout out to brother Nestor, because he is the first one to put me on, and then Myron. It was him and then Myron. So what happened was I didn't know nothing about social media and boxing. I wasn't looking for it. I just stumbled upon it. I happened to find a Boxing Voice. I said, "Well, all right, this dude is loud. It's kind of Howard Sternish. Let me go pull his card a little bit." So I would call in, and I would he was cussing and carrying on and just trying to check people. So I would check him with my knowledge. And he'd be like, "Man, who the hell is this?" I throw out a name like Eddie Fudge. You know that sound bite he play, right? Who the fuck is that? And then I would say George Benton, same thing, don't know. Mike McCullum, don't know. Zuma Nelson, don't know. I'm like, seriously? You pissing me off. Why you even on air? And that's where the whole thing started from with me and him. But I respect his work, man. The dude works from sun up to sundown. He's consistent and he's a pusher. He do his thing. So I can't take that away from him. As I told him, he's Dr. Frankenstein and I'm his Frankenstein. Difference is I'm Frankenstein loaded with a lot of knowledge, minus all the heavy breathing and carrying on. It's good eating. Check online. I can't write it now. Punching bag skunt. Casuals are scary. My man is here. Much respect, man. And then I jumped. I found Myron's show, and I'm like, man, if this is another dude who don't know nothing, man, I'm gonna be pissed. And then Myron, Boxing Logics United was something else back then. So pugilist, something I think. So I listened to him talk. I realized the dude is from Southeast. I got cousins over there, which Myron talked to one of them already. And I realized he had some knowledge to him. I said, okay, I could chill with him. I don't have to attack. I don't have to go into attack mode or feel like, you know what, I'm dumbing myself down to even be here. So me and Myron got along that way. From Myron, I listen to D Boone, and then what's the other brother? Oh man, he lives right here by me in Baltimore too. That's a damn shame. Help me out. What's the other brother that rides with them? Oh damn, Myron. What's the other brother that rides with y'all? He lives right here in Baltimore. Why am I having a brain fart today? Oh my God, I don't even know. I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, I don't remember. But punching box skunk, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, baby? What's on your mind, man? I was telling the people that Dean White is at the barber right now, so he's running a little late. So but look, I put the link in the chat, brother. Are you still here? First of all, brother, if you want to jump on, we could, me and you could definitely chop it up. Y'all need to go and support Punching Bag Skunk. If it's the brother, I think it is Mr. Greg Towns. He's a good brother, man. So he helps me out, I help him out, just like that. My man, good dude too. Greg is a good dude. So yeah, so there it is, Greg. If you want to jump on, jump on. DT3, yeah, that's him. But no, but there's another brother that hangs with them. Something. Oh man, he's right here in Baltimore too. I see his face. Can't remember his name. Damn. And where is Smoke, yeah? Jump on the link real quick, Greg. Where's Get This Smoke, man? Yeah, I haven't been seeing him on any lives or anything like that. He's the only dude that can't answer a yes or no question. So Smoke, is the sun out today? Well, it all depends. Are you talking about is it out of China? Is it out in the Middle East yet? Because see, you talking about different time zones. And if you're talking about different time zones, then no. The sun man, you know, he's about the most likable cunt I've ever met. I'm sorry. That's what I guess. I'm sorry, but he is. He's just that. Oh my God. Then there's of course there's a coach on here that does his thing, right? I'll big him up. And Mark Nash's stuff with his audio. Both of them are hilarious, man. Coach will take phone calls and all that. And once he get to laughing though, he gone. Once Coach get to laughing, he gone. He said, you can't stop it. You can't stop it, boy. Uh and Mark Nash, once your audio bad, he gone too. He goes someplace else. But they both doing some big things, so you all go support them, man. They doing some big things. They always put me on, always will, or I'm always gonna big them up. So go ahead and support them. Lisa Bell's on here. I don't know why she'll start her own show. I guess it's not her thing. Lisa Bales is on here, right? She doing her thing. Lady Chan, I hope you feel better. Matter of fact, I should just call you while we on air. See how you doing. Spencer Farron over there in the UK and Tundi, who kept calling me Trey. My name's Troy. But yeah, man, if y'all didn't see that show, they uh they had mentioned Tommy Brooks while I was watching their live. So I sent a super chat and I'm like, I can get you Tommy Brooks right now. If that's cool, you want him to come on the show. So I picked up the phone, called my dear brother Tommy. Tommy came on and did a good 30 minutes. Yeah, he did a good 30 minutes because the reality of it to me is that there's no other trainer with his credentials and understanding of a fighter. And I really believe he could take Anthony Joshua to a whole nother level. I'm not just saying that because I know the good brother. I am not just saying that. I'm saying that because I believe it. My grandmother always taught me there's good, better, and best. I said yes, and then I added great. Right now, Anthony Joshua's at his best. He is plateaued out, right? But there's another gear that no one that he's hanging around could take him. I've dropped the link in a handout that GTS is in. Okay, okay. I don't know who GTS is, but okay. But yeah, so yeah, Anthony Joshua is at his best right now. But the reality of it is that he can be great when he get with Tommy. I mean, Tommy worked with Holyfield, Tyson, Junior Jones, Asim Rahman, and the list just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I think he worked with Buddy McGirt as well. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that one. So that's that's a link up I would love to see right there. All right, there we go. I found a spot that's pretty decent. I'm in the sun now. You know, yes, I do have a mask for those who are. If you all could see this actual cat burglar that I'm watching, there's an actual cat about to go into these people's house, unless it's actually his house, and he had jumped down from the window onto the covering, I guess you want to call it, of the house. But it looked like a little cat burglar, an actual cat burglar. Oh, get the smoke. Oh, okay, that's what you were telling me. Okay, yeah, thank you. And Sheldon Moore, I know is this is about 7 o'clock over where Sheldon is in L.A. But yeah, can you all think of another coach that could take Joshua to another level? Because here's the reality of it, right? You have Usyk, who to me is not a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He works on controlling the pace of the fight and rhythm. That's why he had so much trouble with Joyce. That jab never stopped coming, so he couldn't control the pace. Joyce gave him hell. Joyce is slow, but his timing is whoever trained him, his timing is very good. Very, very good with the timing is and his rhythm. Boom, 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 boom. And then he might slow it down to boom, boom. Kind of like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Then boom, boom, boom. He'll mess you up with that, because you figure you got him down because he's not fast. Then all of a sudden he'll throw a 1-2 jab instead of a 1-2-3 jab. And you'd be like, okay, I was working on the 1-2-3 jab. Now I have to switch my timing back to 1-2 jab. It's just, yeah. So that's why he gave Usyk hell when they fought. And most people thought Usyk was going to beat him because he's a faster, more mobile fighter, right? Surprise. Surprise. Didn't surprise me, though. And then, there's people, are putting greatness on this man when he hasn't really done anything great. Look at his resume. Nothing he's done hasn't been done before. Nothing. I understand he won the cruiserweight series, but so what? Holyfield was the first undisputed cruiserweight champion. He didn't have a series. He had to go through a bunch of fights. It wasn't like it was a series and then at the end of the day, two men fought. No, he went through every champion and he stopped all of them, if not most of them. And then, they say that he fought some good heavyweights who Witherspoon and Chisora. Much respect to Chisora. He knows what he's doing, but Derek Chisora himself will tell you, I'm not at my best. What I'm doing is just collecting money, millions for the future. He's not at his best. He's just a man that's collecting a retirement. Boxing is his retirement plan, and he's loving life. I guarantee you he's making a couple of million every time he fight because he's a draw, and people know that he's going to bring it in that ring at least. Before he used to bring it outside the ring, but in the ring now he brings it, and he could knock you out, or he'll get knocked out, or he'll get TKO'd or whatever at this point. You know, so that's the excitement and intrigue that Derek brings. But by no means is he at the top of his game, and honestly, he'll tell you that he's wiser than you all think. He's he's prepping for retirement. So who else did he beat? Oh yeah, Joshua. He beat Joshua, but it wasn't a telling beat because if you look around his eyes after the fight, he took a beating too. He could have got beat. He could have got beaten that ring just as well as Joshua. Joshua fought like he was doing a ballet instead of being a bull in a china closet. What the hell you that big for? And you're a ballet dancer? The hell no, you ain't no damn ballet dancer, bro. You're a bull in a china closet, a purposeful, focused bull in a china closet, but a bull nonetheless. And his corner was telling him some bull, some bullshit. Yo, you're doing great. You're doing great. I hear my, I know my check won't bounce. Man, English man, please. Cut it out. Tell the man the truth. Tell him the truth. You stinking up the joint, baby. You, you stinking up the joint. No, you're blowing it, son. You're blowing it, son. How do you get on? I'm gonna send you the link, baby. I'm gonna send you the link right now. All right, brother Greg, I'll send it to you. Yeah, we're gonna have a guest in a minute, but it's not the guest. It's not Dean White. It's his brother, good brother Greg Pound. Greg Towns. Greg Towns. So you're probably wondering who he is, right? Hold on a second. Yeah, I gotta step away just for 1 second. Hold on. I want to keep myself. Hold on. Bam. Oh, not again. Okay. All right. I think I just kicked myself out. Hopefully, I did not. I probably did. Let me get back to where I was. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm still learning this thing. So, you know, I just kicked myself off my own live. Check your inbox, Greg. Send it to, I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. You got to check your inbox, baby. So, yeah. Send it to, I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. You got to check your inbox, baby. You got to turn down your YouTube, Greg. What's up, baby? Send it to, I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. You got to check your inbox, baby. You got to turn down your YouTube, Greg. What's up, baby? Send it to, I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. I think that might be me. Hold on, Greg. You got to turn down your YouTube, Greg. What's up, baby? Send it to, I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. I think that might be me. Yeah, Greg. You got to turn out. You got to close that window. I can't. I'm on the live, Greg. You got to close that YouTube window. There's an echo. You got to close that window. I can't. I'm on the live. Greg, you got to close the YouTube window. There's an echo. Yeah. You got to close that window. I can't. I'm on the live. Greg, you got to close the YouTube window. There's an echo. Yeah. You got to close that window. I can't. I'm on the live. Greg, you got to close the YouTube window. There's an echo. Yeah. You got to close that window. I can't. I'm on the live. Greg, you got to close the YouTube window. There's an echo. Yeah. You got to close that window. Jump off the link and come back in, Greg. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Jump off the link and come back, Greg. Jump off the link and come back in, Greg. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Jump off the link and come back, Greg. Jump off the link and come back in, Greg. I tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, did he jump off? All right, cool. Sorry about that, y'all. That was Greg Towns from Punching Bag Skunk. That's another good brother over there, another good content creator and all that. He must have had a mad echo going on. I don't know what was going on. And so, but he'll be back. He'll be back. He comes on. He comes on when I do the Ring 10 show about the commission and the union. If y'all don't know about that, That's something that myself and Matt Fiargo, who is the president and founder of Ring 10, we spearheaded. And what we're working on is getting a commission and a union for boxing because it definitely needs it. Okay, it needs it badly. And also, the last show that we did on Ring 10, we spoke about CTE, brain trauma. If you don't know anything about that, please go to the Troy Graham Experience. You'll see it there, Troy Graham Experience, Ring 10, and watch that show on CTE. I'll make it easy for you. The cover, well, the artwork on that page is Antonio Brown. Yeah, it's Antonio Brown, and it says this is the must-see CTE show. I think I'm gonna replay that so people can see it because a lot of good information there, man. I do. It's fun to do fun stuff, but this stuff is for real. Now, when it comes to Antonio Brown, based on his history and stuff, I don't think he has CTE at all. I just think he has you know, he's ATE or whatever. He's just a total asshole. Basically, I know that don't make no sense. I just think he's an ass because I'm flashing back in my memory to when things were going good with the Steelers and things were going good with him, and he wasn't getting what he thought was the right amount of money from the Steelers. So they in a meeting for the up and coming game, planning and all of that, and he puts the damn thing on live on Facebook. That ain't CTE. That's a complete butthole move. You hurting your team that way. You're not being a good teammate. And this is what I don't get from a lot of these cats. You take the great ones like Rice and Jordan. You ever heard them arguing the media for their money? And don't think that they didn't have to fight for their money. Come on, man. Jordan was underpaid. Rice, for Rice, for all intents and purposes, was underpaid too, but he got his money. Both of them men got their money. So how did they go about getting their money without acting the ass? See? Ain't no secret to it. Behind closed doors, you get a very good legal team and you say, well, this is what you need. And most importantly, you don't put all your eggs into one basket. Like Shaquille O'Neal said, he made $30 million a year playing ball. That's his biggest contract. But flip side to that is he made more from endorsements. That's market yourself. Don't let the football be your only source of income. What happens if you break your leg? What happens if you just can't play no more? You know what I'm saying? But if you get injured or hurt, you'll always have your endorsements and your name to carry you by, to carry on. To carry on. And that's what the wise ones do. But Jordan was making more money. There's a dude who got his music playing in front of me. He don't know I'm on live. That's all right. But Jordan got more money outside of basketball than he did playing basketball. That's why his last two contracts, 35 million and 35 million for 1 year. You know? So yeah, you need some oil in that car, baby. But yeah, Shaq was making $30 million a year to play basketball, but he's making 50 million outside of basketball. So don't put all your eggs into one basket. That's what happened with Antonio Brown. Didn't have a good enough team around him. See, just like with boxing, let's bring it back to boxing. These boxers have to realize that they are the business. Boxing is simply, simply the platform for them to showcase their skills. But overall, boxing is not. Let me see how Greg is sounding. How you sounding, Greg?
Yo,
There you go, crystal
you
clear,
got the
baby.
audio, man?
Huh?
I don't know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I, I can hear you, man. You sound crystal clear. You had a
I
mad
got I
echo.
got a I got a horrible echo over here. Yeah,
You got an echo?
yeah. I got like a
Yeah.
2 second delay, maybe a 2 second
Well, you
delay
sound
and a little bit of echo.
Well, you sounded clear on my end, man. Yeah, but go ahead and tell the people who you are. Said 2-second delay.
Yeah, my name is Greg Towns. I'm for retired professional prize fighter. Had over 100 amateur fights. Fought all the big arenas, Atlantic City, Netflix. Been in rings all over. Since I've been retired, I run Punchback Skunk Boxing Media Incorporated, which consists of a website, two websites, obviously the YouTube channel. I'm just a boxing. I'm just a boxing fan. You know what I mean? I'm a boxing fan these days, and I throw my input in, my expertise, and basically on my channel, I'm notorious for beating up the new school.
You're gonna get in trouble for that, Greg. You're gonna get in trouble.
I know. What are we gonna do? We gonna do, champ? I know.
No, but go ahead and explain that statement. You said you beat up the new school. What you mean, with your knowledge, or?
Oh, well, when I say beat up the new school, I mean this echo is driving me crazy, man. Let me see if I can fix this, because this is.
You have any headphones, Greg?
When I talk, it's coming like 2 seconds later, so it's kind of like I'm in some kind of loop here.
You have any headphones?
It's on my side. But anyway, what I mean about being up the youth school is new school, in some ways I get disgusted with what's going on in the boxing game these days. When you talk about guys like Canelo and since the fighters not fighting each other, guys like Dimitri Sanjay being stuck on the outskirts of the boxing universe. These kind of things that annoy me. They annoy me to a certain extent. But I like I said, I try. I mean, Troy, you spoke on earlier. You spoke on guys that are masquerading as boxing experts when they, a lot of them. I got a new terminology that I use these days called Google experts. Google experts are so-called experts that just Google stuff. There's no experience there, no wisdom there. It's just I Google stuff, and now I got all this knowledge from the internet, and I get on and I argue with guys that actually done it, that actually been there. So this is my little beef. But don't get me wrong, it's not, it's not serious. It's not serious. It's my pet peeve, as they say. You guys hear me? I'm still on audio. Troy. Oh, that's like a 5-second delay. That's horrible. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. Alrighty. Send it. Something more. All right, I think I must have got dropped off. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you got this 5-second delay. I just counted it out.
There's a 5-second
delay over here on my image. I just counted it out.
It shouldn't be a delay at all because we both on the East Coast.
Hey, Troy, are you hearing me in real time, Troy?
Yes.
You're hearing me in real time?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, is it possible to send the link to my email and then I can just try it on my desktop? Because I'm on mobile right now. I'm on my phone. If you can send it to the email, maybe I can run it on my desktop.
I can't do. Well, now you know I can't do that now, Greg, because I'm on the live. Maybe you can transfer it.
All right.
Maybe you can transfer the link on your own to your email from your phone. Share or whatever.
All right, let me
press it and you share it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because you sound clear to us. I was just indisposed for a second. That's why you didn't hear me say anything.
All right. I'm coming into the desktop now.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting on Dean Whyte. So don't. I got an echo now. Hold on. Okay, you got two of them. Okay. Go ahead and say something, Greg. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Greg. We can't hear you. Yeah, he's having some technical difficulties, y'all. So also I just want to bring it back to the actual title of the show here, which is Dean Whyte, who is still waiting on him. He's still at the barber. So, these things happen. So we're gonna chill and talk until the good brother gets here. Let me send him a message and let him know. Oh, I'm sending a message to Greg, not to Brother Dean. We can't hear you. Let him know we can't hear you. Okay. So I don't think he can hear us at all. I don't know if he can hear us or not, but can you all hear me? How do I sound in the chat? Now I'm concerned. Go old school. Use Google Hangouts. How do I sound in the chat box and lounge? Am I coming in clear? All right, I just got a ping on the phone. Let me see what that's all about over here. Audio is out. Okay. Yeah, audio is out. That's from Greg. And I got another one from somebody else in Philly. Okay. Let me go to IG, see if this brother dropped me a message.
All right, I should be in now. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, I switched it up now. I had to.
For the actual show that you can watch. The other.
Okay, yeah. Dean will be here. There's still that echo, brother.
Oh, somebody said that I should use a headset and that'll get rid of that loop. Let me get that a shot. That's a good idea. Let me get that a shot. Give me a second, guys. That's a good idea. Let me get that a shot. Give me a second, guys. Let me get that a shot. That's a good idea. Let me get that a shot. Give me a second, guys.
Everybody. Okay, yeah, I got him. I got you on mute, brother Greg. So yeah, go ahead and take care of your business. But somebody tell me how. Yeah, I told him that box in lounge. How do you you sound like Barry? Sound like young Barry White. Show your ride. You dudes are funny. Yeah. So Dean should be here. You on mute? Let me take him off mute. Go ahead, Greg.
All right, yeah. What's up, guys?
Okay, it's still an echo.
Still got that damn echo. I don't know what to say, guys. I try to figure it out. I'm a fighter, not a computer whiz.
It was clear before. It wasn't no echo before.
Hey, is it giving echo to everybody?
Yeah.
All right, let me just try this one. Troy, I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna just go out, come back in again. I'm gonna leave the studio and I'm gonna come back in. Just let me back in a minute. I'm gonna leave. I'll come right back. Try it
All
again.
right.
All right. All right. I'm gonna come back in. Just let me back in a minute. I'm gonna leave. I'll come right.
There we go. Longest thing, man. This time he's got. Stupid question, but you do have a show. Let me jump on the thing here, because this way I can big you up, man. Because you're always supporting me and all that, right? Boxing Lounge. Let me see who I'm dealing with here while we wait for Brother Dean Whyte to come on. Everybody is thinking, wow, forgot the theme of the show. No, I didn't forget the theme of the show. I forgot the purpose of the show, I mean, not the theme. But like I said, in this business, you gotta flow where it flows, man. You can't be rigid. If you're rigid, then any little thing will set you off and all that, and you'll just stay the way you are. I'm not like that. You gotta flow with it. The Boxing Lounge, okay. Well, I just subscribed to you. What? This dude looks like me, Troy Van Dam. What are you doing, bro? I just saw this. Troy Van Dam. It's hilarious. All right, hold on. Let me see. How you doing? All right, hold on. It sounds worse now, Greg. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's still it sounds worse now, Greg.
I'm here. I'm good.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm here. Good. I'm good.
Yeah, Greg, go ahead and jump off.
I'm on now. I'm here.
Same thing. Okay, yeah. Same thing, Greg. Go ahead. Go ahead and jump off. I just, talk to you. Take your. Yeah, go ahead and take care of that, and I'll you take care of your audio problems here. How do you unplug the speakers? How do you get rid of? I'm still learning how to do anything on here. Comments. Okay, cool. We back. We back. We back. What was that? Hold on. Yeah, I'll be back. News. Oh, y'all killing me, man. Yeah, but yeah. So, was that a real game? You just created a character on the real game, Boxing Lounge. What's the name of that game? Like this dude just look just like me. Reception is real choppy. All right, how about now, brother? It sound any? I was sitting in the hallway of my house. How about now? Sound any better? Am I back to sounding like Barry White? Or am I sounding like you know, Betty White or something? Greg, I'm not doing this audio thing, man. The audio. Who's this right here? T. Okay.
What's good, Troy?
Yes, what's going on? Hold on 1 second for me. Let me get Greg
Okay.
in here, see if he fixed his audio. Boxing,
What's
what's
good,
the
Troy?
TBL?
Hold on 1 second
Go
for me.
ahead and say something real quick, Greg.
See if you fix this
Testing
audio.
1 2 3. Testing 1 2
Okay,
3.
cool. Cool. You
TBL.
know, yeah, go on mute for me real quick, Greg.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing.
Go on mute for me real quick. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, you know, TBL. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come back to you, Greg.
we're hearing the feedback of his YouTube and or his StreamYard. I'm not sure which one it is, but that's why we're hearing a delay, because we're picking up the audio from his speakers through his mic, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's why I was
Yeah.
saying it's probably easier to unplug the speakers rather than go into settings and blah blah blah. It's quicker just to probably unplug them.
I tell you what, you know, he can hear you, man. So if you want to break down what he needs to do, you know, to clear his
Okay,
audio
great.
up.
Yeah, just if you can, probably just unplug the speakers, and that'll probably. And then if you can get the audio coming through your headset, that should. It needs to be unmuted if he's talking. Troy.
Hold on.
That's what I did.
All
right,
Okay, go ahead, Boxing.
I unplugged the speakers just now.
Right, now is the headset actually plugged into the PC or whatever it is, the phone?
Right. I'm on the PC now.
So where's the sound coming from? There must be a speaker in the monitor.
Where's that sound coming from, Greg? Because we can hear something in the background. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's that sound coming from, Greg? We can hear something in the background. There's a delay and all that. So.
There's no background here.
No, we can hear it clearly.
Yeah, there's nothing that's not coming from here.
There's a delay and all that. So.
There's no background here.
Yeah, Greg, it's coming from there because I put you on mute and we don't hear the background anymore. Right? You know, Boxing Lounge?
Yes, Troy?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Greg, it's coming from your end, Greg. It's not coming from us. So I don't know what's up over there, but try and take care of that. Man. I can really run with the echo sound bad too. So take care of that and see if you can pop back in a little later, or if you want to jump in the chat and just text out. Yeah, the echo was it just everybody off.
Using a mobile with a wired headset is the easiest way.
Okay. I gotta get myself some headphones as well, man. I'm really looking to step up the show. That's why I want to build a studio inside the van. Did you see the van?
Yeah, I saw the van. It was very, very long. Or maybe it's just a wide angle on your phone.
No, trust me, it's long. It's an extended cargo van.
What's the length of it?
I could look it up real quick, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But let's just say it takes up at least a parking spot and a half.
Right. That's big if you're talking in American terms.
Yes, yeah. It takes up like maybe a car length and then a half a car length. So
it's
because right there, I think that holds 18 people. Yeah, 18? You know, I think that holds 18 and not 15. I think it holds 18, and something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Testing 1 2 3.
Same thing, Greg. Same thing. The echo's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah, man. It's still there.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's still there, brother. Why don't you just jump into the chat, man, and text that way?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna check you guys out. I just hit you guys up in the chat.
All right, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the chat, man. Hey, Troy. And,
Yeah,
I'll holler
yeah.
at you later, Troy.
All right, Greg.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Peace
Because I'm gonna
out,
call
man.
you later, man.
All right. All
I'm
right.
gonna call you later. All right.
All right.
All right, brother. Yeah.
Peace, Greg.
But yeah, it's pretty long, man. Like, yeah, it's about a length of a car and then half a length of a car, so it's pretty long. And Dean must have just got in the chair because he just saw like about 9 minutes ago. He saw the message I sent that has the stream that has the the YouTube link so he can watch the show. But he has the
Mm-hmm.
link for the show. But I sent him the YouTube link as well so he can watch it while he's in the barber's chair. So he'll definitely be here, man. A part of this business is just you got to be flexible and fluid like water, you know.
Sounds like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, well, that's a part of it. And a lot of times, if you're working with someone and you don't have the same type of spiritual energy coming off you, everybody could tell it ain't gonna work,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's just not gonna. I mean, chop it up because I work with Major Key. And me and him are good. Of course, as human beings, we don't agree with 100% of the time, right? So
Would be
if we have
boring, wouldn't it? Otherwise.
yeah, you're daggone right. You're damn on. It'll be fake too. But when it get down to it, we talk on the back end, and he'd be like, "Okay, I see your point," and I'm like, "All right, I see your point. Well, now we got to find a happy medium," you know. And I give you a little perfect example, like some inside stories that y'all don't know. I wanted Troy Dorsey bad. Do you know who Troy Dorsey is?
Nope.
No, okay. Troy Dorsey back in the day was let me give you a little bio. He's one of the best martial artists ever. He won about 5 championships in kickboxing, mixed martial. Just he won titles over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Then he decided I want to become a boxer. So he comes over to boxing and he becomes a 2-time world champion, right? And not just a 2-time world champion. At the time, he threw the most punches in a fight, which was 1,500. He threw 1,500
Whoa.
damn punches.
On
That's when
what weight
rounds were
class?
126. 126. You go Google him. Before there was a Prince Nazim, there was a Troy Dorsey. So minus all the flash and the flare and all of that nonsense, right? So Dean Whyte sent you. Okay, he sent me a voicemail, y'all. But anyway, let me see what this voicemail is hitting for. Anyway, Troy Dorsey came over here and won 2 world titles. Do you know who Kevin Kelly is?
Of course I know Kevin Kelly, yeah.
Okay, well, that was his nemesis. Troy Dorsey was his nemesis, right?
Uh-huh.
And they fought in one hell of a fight. Matter of fact, go to the Troy Graham Experience and go watch the interview with Kevin Kelly, and you'll hear Kevin say that Troy pushed him to the limit. Troy's the one that pushed him to the limit.
Uh-huh.
He
Uh-huh.
made him a better fighter because he made him throw he couldn't stop him. He could not stop the man. He just kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming, right? You sent me a voicemail. How come I don't see it on here? I'm looking for the voicemail from Dean. Let me see what it is here. So that's that was Troy Dorsey. No one knew who Troy Dorsey was but me. And me and Major Key went back and forth about that. I said, well, trust me on this. Just trust me because his record is not pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
He does not have a pretty record. Hold on
Where
one
was he
second for
born?
me.
Okay.
There you go, brother D. That's the link.
He Texas, I think. Texas. I didn't get hold on a second. Cause you still hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Okay, hold on a second. No, I didn't get the message. Let me let him know I didn't get the message. Maybe he sent it. Oh, let me check my own thing. I didn't get your message. Oh, let me text. Okay. I sent him. He sent me something to Instagram. That's Dean White, but for some reason, I'm not picking it up because we've been voice. Let me get back to where I can actually see you. We've been sending each other, audio, right? Can
So
you hear
was he
me?
sent yeah, is he sent it to you in Instagram?
Yeah, and I can't pick it
All
up for
right.
some reason. I don't
Shut
see
down
it.
the app and reopen it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. That's what I'm gonna do now. But I just
Just
text him. I
refresh.
just text him to let him know that I didn't get the message. So maybe he'll resend it. Okay.
Oh,
Now,
oh yeah. To answer your question, yeah, that that's just a little bit of trolling with the videos. What I have been doing, Troy, is I've been setting up sort of fantasy YouTube beefs between different YouTubers and just
oh, okay.
modeling them in a very old game, Fight Night Round 3, which actually came out in 2006. So
Okay.
just a little hobby.
Yeah,
Just
let
a
me
little
let me
hobby.
send him let me send the man a voicemail real quick. And but keep talking, man, because I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Um,
So one of the fights I set up was actually you, because I think in one of your last lives I asked you if you were a boxer, who would you like to fight, and one of the names you threw up was Holyfield. So I made a Holyfield and I made a version of
I
you,
didn't get your
and
message. I can send you the link again if that's what you need. Go ahead, Boxing Line.
so I set up a fight, and during the fight, Holyfield knocked you down, and you
Mm-hmm.
inadvertently ended up doing the splits. I thought to myself, that's a classic Van Damme moment right there. So
That's
that's what I did
hilarious.
with the video.
That's hilarious. That is
Oh,
kind
I
of.
was
Oh,
laughing when I was making it.
you know what I gotta do? I gotta do it from here. No, yeah, I gotta do it from here. So I might fall off again because I'm still learning how to do this, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna send him. I think that's what he wants is the link. I can't, but I can't. Like I said, I can't see or anything. Hold on a second. You keep talking because I could hear you. Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're coming through loud and clear.
Okay. No, that's the thing with this. I still haven't learned.
What is
Nah,
it you're trying to
now,
do?
am I off the line?
No, you're still here.
No. Okay. So where's my Instagram? And I'll send
Still
that
here.
link again. All right, boom. So I sent him the link again. So when he's ready, he could jump on now. It's all up to me to jump back on. Boom. Okay, I have returned. And bam. Everybody can still hear me, right?
Yep. You
Okay,
haven't gone
yeah.
anywhere.
So what I was telling you about that whole back and forth about with me and Major Key, he was like, look, I read his record, man, and it ain't pretty. And we used to putting on big names. I'm like, yeah, you're just gonna have to trust me. And he was like, I don't want to put it on. And I'm like, just trust me. So he kind of begrudgingly was like, all right, Troy Grizzy, I'm gonna trust you, man, because you haven't stirred me wrong once. I'm like, I don't plan on it. Just trust me. So Troy Dorsey came on and was a hell of a show. It was one hell of a show. Before there was Katie Holmes and all her accomplishments in martial arts and all that, there
Uh-huh,
was
uh-huh.
Troy Dorsey. Yeah, because you know how she's very accomplished in martial arts and then in boxing, right?
Yeah.
Troy Dorsey was way before her, and he's still a teacher. He's still an instructor, and he's almost 50 or 60.
Damn. Well, he's
Yeah.
had 30 fights, 15 wins, 11 by knockout,
Hmm.
11 defeats, 5 by knockout, and 4 draws.
You know what? That on paper stuff doesn't really. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. It don't really let you know who the man is. It really and truly doesn't let you know who the man is. Go Go to Major Key Boxing and look up the interview with Troy Dorsey, and then after that, come back to the Troy Graham Experience and look up the interview with Kevin Kelly, which would be easy to find because I think he's the only interview I did over here. And you could hear him. You could hear both of them compliment each other. Like, yeah, Kevin gave me hell, and Troy and Kevin says it clearly. You know who Kevin Kelly is because he fought your man over there, Prince Nazim.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Give him
Yeah.
hell as well.
Yeah. If you listen to Kevin Kelly's interview, you'll find out the backstory of how Prince Nazim came to America. Yeah. Kevin Kelly did that. Yeah. Kevin Kelly, because HBO didn't want him over here because he's a little dude, right? But Kevin Kelly was working with HBO, and he said, "Nah, man."
It was Nas's first fight in the States, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's a lot. That's why I do this. I mean, yes, I want the new stars. We've had David Benavidez on there, right? We've had David Benavidez, and we've had a guy by the name of Richie Popeye Rivera. Let me tell you what. He is trained by John Scully, right? He's a light heavyweight from out of Connecticut. Watch out for him in the future because if David, what the hell did I just say his name was? The 168 pounder, everybody says.
Oh, Benavidez.
Benavidez doesn't tighten up and move to 175 and do his thing. This kid right here is going to run 175 in the future. His name is Richie Popeye Rivera. I'm telling you because I know. His trainer is John the Iceman Scully, right?
What a name.
And you may know somebody that John the Iceman Scully trains because he goes by the name of Bival or whatever the guy is over there at 175. Bivol?
Eastern European guy, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's who John Scully trains, right? So but I'm telling you, in the future, Popeye Rivera is going to be the man at 175. He's going to be the man. Just like there's another cat that's right out of Baltimore. I watched him. He came down from Philly to Baltimore, never left. They call him Big Philly Ali, right? All of that. His real name is Cortez Dunston. The man has speed. The man has power. The only time he's ever lost is when he didn't prepare himself right and he beat himself. He's never lost in the ring to anybody but himself, right? We talk about from the amateurs on up. I watched this young man come up, right? I want to say he's signed to Antonio Tarver now. He's like 5-0, right? So, and he sparred with Wilder for the Fury fight. Right. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, speaking of heavyweights, where do you see it sort of? How do you see the chips falling in the next sort of year to 18 months?
Well, if everything goes correct, I'm going to give you how I would like to see it. I don't really know. I would like to see Wilder. No, cancel that garbage. Whyte and Fury.
Slip of the tongue.
Yeah, Whyte and Fury do what they need to do. Now I like to see Whyte put him out. Put him out. When I say put him out, Lucas Brown style put him out. Because that'll up his stat. I don't want Fury hurt. I want him to shut up. I'm sick of his mouth. And Whyte deserves to step up in status. Imagine what that'll do for him.
Yeah.
Imagine if that, what that'll do for him. The first man to ever actually knock out Tyson Fury, right?
If that happens, he'll automatically get the #1 spot, in my opinion.
Yeah. I didn't get you. So yeah, the very first man. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna put myself on mute. I think I'm gonna call this man. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on mute, so hopefully everybody can hear my conversation, right? All right. He said he's about to order some food, and because he was saying that he didn't eat all day, and he wants to come on after he finished eating. But I said, this is Dean White we're talking about, right? So I said we're humans, so if you want to come on while you're eating, that's cool. Or why don't you order your food and then come on while you're waiting for the food to come? It's all good, baby. We've seen people eat before.
The man sounds hungry.
Yeah. Because look, man, as I told him, I'm I'm flexible, which is how I got him on the show. But there's a 5 hour time difference. There's a 5 hour time difference between America and the UK, right?
What time is it now? Say 4 p.m.
Yeah, it's 11:18 over here. AM.
A.m. Christ, what's
Yeah.
that? It's 5. Yeah, that's 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him that I'm off on Thursday, so I'm open. Just give me some Thursdays you want. We'll make it happen. He made it happen. So, I'm fine with it. He's a good dude, man. He strikes me as a good dude. So if he say he's gonna be here, he's gonna be here. You know, I'm cool with it. I'm still gonna keep the live open. I'm keeping it open for him, and I'm keeping it open because I'm enjoying myself. If I wasn't enjoying myself, I would have been like, I'll just reschedule, right? But
So what about the rest of your sort of wish list or how you see things going?
we were talking about the heavyweights. Okay, yeah, I want Dylan to knock out what you call it here, Fury, right? And I want Tommy Brooks to get with Tommy Brooks to get with Joshua, and just get him to the pinnacle, make him the beast, the beast that he is. Turn him into that Yoruba beast that he really is, right? And then after he dusts off Usyk, right? Then you'll have Joshua at his best, Dean White at his best, and then England will rumble. England will think about how big that fight is. Joshua White just knocked out Fury, right? Joshua comes in and he Max Mellons Usyk, right? So think about how big that fight will be over there then, because it's a rematch, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a big fan of Dillian White. I'm a fan of Joshua as well. But Joshua, when he is right, beats Dillian 9 out of 10 times.
Oh yeah, I
Simply,
totally agree with that.
simply because he has
But
the physical tools.
yeah, he does. But the thing about Joshua is, if he's gun shy, he's pretty much useless, in my opinion. Well, that's maybe an over exaggeration, but you get my point. I mean, I still think he's mentally shell shocked from the Andre Ruiz fight.
No, it started before that. I tell people it
Yeah.
started. Watch him in the Parker fight. That's when it started. That's when you
Parker
were
hardly
asking.
touched him.
Yeah, that's when you were asking yourself, what the hell is he doing? Because he really could have stepped to Parker and finished him. If White
Yeah, but
White dropped it.
To be fair though, that fight with Parker was his first unification, and
Well, what I
even
mean?
Parker. So it's the first time you're actually fighting a champion as a champion.
But you got to look at it like this. That wasn't his biggest fight. His biggest fight was Klitschko. The whole world saw that. And the first time he
No,
ever got knocked down.
he
The first
fought.
time he ever
He
got
fought.
knocked down, too.
He fought Parker before he fought Klitschko, didn't he?
Oh, he did?
I'm
I don't know.
sure.
Well, I'm going to look it
Yeah,
up
he did.
now.
He did because he already had the strap. Yes.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, man. To me, well, yeah, because you know what? I'm sorry. Woo. Things we shouldn't do on air: eat, fart, and yawn. But anyway, but
As
to
long as you keep your
me,
rhythm.
yeah. But to me, when it comes to things like that, I think we're overlooking the fact that the young man accomplished a lot of things before his 20th fight.
Yeah.
Before his 20th fight, he was in a unification, right? So maybe that rattled his nerves, but that's where it started. And then they jumped him from that into Klitschko. And let me tell you what, when he hit him with that Russian hammer, he should have never got up. And every time I watch the replay of that fight, 9 out of 10 people are not getting up from that punch because it wasn't perfect is an overused words, but let me tell you something. He tapped him with the jab to make him blink. Boom! And he caught him with that right hand that he should have never got up from, ever. But he got up, didn't he?
He did.
And then if you watch as the fight goes on, he got angry. He was in a daze for 2 rounds. He didn't know where he was. That's that fighter's daze you get in when you get your brain rattled, right? You don't know where you are.
Yeah,
everything you do is on instinct at that point, right? So, but come the 3rd, 4th round, his head started clearing. He got angry, and he turned it up another notch. And in what, the 11th or 10th round, he nearly ripped his head off with an uppercut.
Yeah, that was
right?
beautiful. That was beautiful. That's a replay uppercut. That is.
Yeah, because that part of him is what's missing right now. Where is it?
What the sort of enjoying doing the damage, that sort of side of him.
Right.
You relish the activity of the sport itself.
Right, because you know what? There's savagery, and then there's subtle savagery. The difference is no. Subtle savagery will let you understand something. Look, I'm going to enjoy this, and you won't. But I promise you, I'll make it quick. If you're not subtle, you're just gonna. I watched the movie with who's the boy from the Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio. And he was some different character, and he went after a bear. I think the bear must have killed his family or whatever. And that bear bit and damn near killed him. And then he found the strength to stab the bear in the neck, which made it even worse for him. Right? The bear beat him. I mean, opened up his mouth and put his entire head in his mouth, try to rip it. It's just terrible. That's savagery. When it doesn't give you a warning. It just comes. It's like getting jumped by a bunch of people. You don't see it coming. Next thing you know, you're getting stomped, beat up, and you know, you have to explain to your grandmother why your clothes are too. See, that's too personal. But that's what happened to your boy back in the day. They used to have these Albanians. It was an Albanian gang where I lived in New York called NBO. You could figure out what the N stand for because it rhymed with trigger, and the last 2 words were beaters only, right? So I was held after school, and I can't run. Even back then, I was never the fastest runner. I could fight, can't run. So it was like 6 of them. And what I did was I did what I was taught. I grabbed the first 2. Yeah, but the other 4 decided to beat the living
tee off.
Yeah. And I go home, I'm beat up. My jaw's broke, actually. Right? And I'm crying. And mind you, I'm only in the 7th grade at this point.
What?
And some of these dudes are grown men, right? So they beat the hell out of me. And then that sparked a whole bunch of other stuff with the neighborhood. But anyway, she asked me what I do. I'm like, I couldn't talk, obviously. I was like, I said I woke up black. That's pretty much what I wrote on paper. And she's like, oh. So that's the savagery I talk about. It has no warning. That. I don't know why that's funny, but it's funny now. But to the 15-year-old, it was not funny.
But for me, to put context on that Joshua performance, I'll put my spin on it. Right. See the build up to that fight. Klitschko was really fake when he tried to do his big brother role and be pally with AJ. Obviously, he was trying to undermine his confidence and a few other things as well. But I think AJ actually got really pissed off by that. Really pissed off. And when he ever started getting the upper hand in the fight, I think that's when you actually saw him express how he actually felt about the way that Klitschko was doing his mind games. Now, I mean, I could be totally wrong, but that's the vibe I got from him.
Yeah. I don't even remember all that. All I know for the whole fight build up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, why are they muscling this young boy up like that? Why are they making him come in at 250 plus? He's gonna be dead tired by the middle round. Why are they doing that to him? They should have streamlined him at best and made him come in at 240, ripped and ready, so he could use his youth and his speed. Why are you muscling him up? You can't go muscle to muscle with this older cat here. That's stupid, because that's actually what he wants, because you're standing right in front of him. That was my first thought. Why are you muscling
they
him
both
up?
came in similar weights, though, didn't they?
Yes.
I can't remember.
250 plus.
Yeah, and they both, well, I mean, for Klitschko, for a
And
man that was 40 or 40 plus, there's no way that was a natural look.
but people
No
don't
way in the
understand.
world.
No, but people don't understand. Klitschko said it out of his own mouth. He's been training with Jonathan Banks for 2 years. He actually never left America after his loss to, in the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, Fury and the Fury, right? He never left America. He stayed over in Crunk Gym and just trained. And if you notice, you've never seen him move like that ever. You've never seen Klitschko as mobile, right?
Oh no, I disagree.
Go ahead.
I thought he was the sharpest I've seen him, in my opinion, and I haven't seen all his fights, but the one that actually stuck out for me was the David Haye fight. I thought that Klitschko was very sharp. His feints, his movements. Yeah. I thought that was a much better Klitschko. And obviously that's like 5 years, going back. So obviously he'd be close to his prime then. His reflexes would be at the sharpest then.
I can't.
Honestly, just have a little clip of that fight and just see the way that he was throwing punches and the way he was dealing with David Haye. No, it's a different fighter, but it's not David Haye we need to look at. It's that version of Klitschko.
Yeah, I can't personally say I've seen him look any better ever in his whole career. Klitschko. And I've been watching him for years, long before he fought Joshua. And that's the best I've ever seen him. His build, his movement, everything. It's like he didn't even get tired in the fight. He had his moments where he had to pay. See, but he's an old pro. He knows how to pace himself, right? So he knew how to turn it up, turn it down. And you learned in that fight, Joshua didn't know how to pace himself. But he learned during the fight how to pace himself. You saw some greatness come out in him, right? So,
there's a rumor that Klitschko's might be making a comeback.
Yeah, they've been saying that for years.
That's true.
If I'm Klitschko,
they've also been saying for years that Lewis and Vlad or Vitaly are going to have a rematch for years.
They've been saying for years that Spence and Crawford are going to fight too. Spence and Crawford are going to fall to the wayside, just like Joshua and Wilder did. And he would have knocked Wilder out, just like Whyte would have knocked him out, which is why he didn't fight him. Because come on now, Boston Lounge, you call me a peasant, say that I'm easy work and all of that. Why don't you take the $8 million and shut my mouth?
Because I like it. I like it more on the side of the street.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? He trust me, Whyte is the only fight that he would have fought that could have taken him out with either hand. He hurts with either hand. So yeah, I don't know if you saw the interview. This was at Frank Bruno's house. It was Frank Bruno, Dillian Whyte, and some lady reporter, right? That's when you get to see how big Whyte is, because they stood up and Frank was holding the pads, and you were like, he makes Whyte look like he makes Frank Bruno look small.
I think Frank was 6'3". Is 6'3"?
No, not just the height, but the frame as well.
Oh yeah. But you can remember he doesn't. Well,
no, Frank was big.
Was he?
Okay. Frank was big. Frank was a very big dude, man. And he hurt Tyson when they first fought. I don't know if you saw
Oh
that fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? That was it the left hook he got him with?
Yes, he did because he jabbed and then he came back with it as Tyson was like in mid punch, right?
Mm.
He was like,
It
hey,
spun Tyson's head round, I think.
yeah. And then he went to his corner and his
Actually
trainer was like,
wobbled him, I think.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. But the fight, but the round ended right then. And the truth is, his
Yeah.
hands were too slow, so he couldn't come back with a follow up punch. And he has
Yeah,
the slowest
plus back
hands in the
in that
world.
fight. Yeah. Thing is, problem with Frank Bruno was that he lacked flexibility, so his form was too rigid, and it affected his speed as well because he was too tight. Well, that's my opinion. Because
I
when he
tell
put
you,
all his muscles into his shots, they weren't that quick.
I tell you what I like about Frank, just his positive energy, man. He got beat. And ho, 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 ho. You know how he laughed, right? So,
Yeah.
and Frank will come right back and win the next fight. And to this day, he's more loved over there than Lennox Lewis, right?
Oh yeah.
And
I think
and, and you know
he
who's the
gets
more?
the most love out of any of the fighters.
Yeah, and out of the two of them, who's the more accomplished one? Lennox Lewis.
Oh yeah,
But,
by far.
but but he don't get no love. He doesn't, and he's forever angry about that too. He won't say it, but he's still angry about it. I should be the best. I've won the most. Then there's the other cat with his dad. What's his name? He fought Nigel Ben Eubanks.
Yes.
Yeah. To me, he wanted to
He
come off like
trained in the gym, you know that?
the where?
Kronk gym.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's because in terms of Eubank, he appeared all on the UK scene all of a sudden, right? And I was thinking to
Yeah.
myself, retrospectively when I was looking back on it, I was thinking, why did I never see him before this point in time? Because he was off in America earning his stripes
With
in the
that with
camps.
that with that style where he wanted to be viewed as, an enigma. That was his style. He wanted to be mysterious. Come in there and he does that little stupid walk and then he flex and he flips over the top rope and I'm here. Okay. Can you fight? Because I'll never forget the interview. James Toney was over here. Those two were over there, Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks. And the guy asked him, "Well, why haven't either one of y'all fought James Toney yet?" You know, James Toney grabbed the mic and said, "Because they know they can't beat me. That's why they haven't fought me." You know how James is. I kick both their asses,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
James said he'll fight him on the same night and kick
Oh
both
yeah,
their
you're
asses.
talking about that transatlantic sort of
Yeah.
interview on TV. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I remember watching that
Uh,
live. Because in the UK, when we had things like these on TV, we only had like say 4 or 5 channels. So when something like this was on, it was a big event, even if it was just a 5 minute slot on a show.
yeah.
So it would
So
do massive numbers.
I think in so many words, Eubanks said, "Well, why am I going to risk fighting him when I do so well over here?" Something like that. When he has Nigel Benn, what was the other one that went into a coma and that changed Eubanks' entire
Michael
outlook?
Watson.
Michael
Michael
Watson.
Watson.
Michael
Yeah.
Watson. Mike McCollum schooled him. Mike McCollum schooled him, man. He came over here. He was really a cruiserweight because he was big. He was a big boy.
Who Watson?
Yeah, Watson was big. He was bigger than
Uh,
McCollum, bigger than Ben. He was big. But uh, what's up, Ronald Finkley? Bless up, man. But he came over here because his handlers thought, well, Mike is old, and he just Mike had. This is Mike McCollum we're talking about, right?
mhm.
He said, Mike, I'm sorry, Mike is old, and Michael Collins had just beat Nigel Benn. He's on a hot streak. He can't possibly lose to this old man, right? And
Mhm.
and it's not like he has to worry about a one-hitter quitter from Mike McCollum, right?
Mhm.
Whoops, you forgot the name of his. He calls himself the body snatcher, right? You totally forgot that. So the whole fight, Mike McCollum simply focuses on snatching his body, and by the 11th round, he didn't have a drop of energy left in him. This is Mike Watson. Mike, is it Mike Watson?
Yeah, Michael Watson.
Michael Watson, right? So Mike McCullum hit him with a few punches, and his leg gave out, and he fell flat on his back, and he put his hands up to let the referee know that I give up. I give up.
Stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I've always respected him, and then I learned to respect Eubanks because that that whole fight seemed like it was something that was made for Hollywood, you know?
Which
Because
fight? The Eubank Watson fight, or which fight you talking
yeah,
about?
yes, yes. That was the second fight. Then he put him in a coma, right? Coma, right?
The
Not the
second one,
first.
yeah, yeah. The first
Yeah,
one,
but
Watson got robbed.
okay. Yeah, because Watson and dropped him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
dropped. And then
Watson was relentless in that fight. It was almost as if he was on EPO. He just would not stop. He just kept on throwing punches. Now they weren't the hardest punches in the world, but if someone just won't stop throwing punches at you, it's eventually something's going to hit you and hurt you. That's what happened. Just the volume was immense. But the rematch, that was a war. That was a
yeah,
war.
and then um see, I don't want to knock me off. I'm trying to get this comment off, and I'm still learning how to do all that. But um when he came in to finish off Eubanks, Eubanks caught him with an uppercut, right?
Uppercut, yeah. And it was an uppercut that Eubank brought from the bloody ground, if you know what I mean, in terms of power.
He caught him, yeah, caught him on the point of his chin, and that was all she wrote, baby. That's all she wrote, and it was over. No more, and that changed Eubanks forever. He
That's right.
never.
Eubanks was never the same fighter after that. He lost his killer instinct.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He didn't want it no more.
I actually thought that Eubank should have won the Collins fights, but the only reason he didn't is because he hesitated.
Yeah, but he's never been the same. Yeah, Dean said he's gonna come in now, real quick. Oh, quick! Don't do that. We waited for you, brother. Ross Clutch. All right, well, come on in, brother. We waiting on you. We right here waiting. Hi,
But
comments.
Eubanks gives Calzaghe a really good fight later on in his career.
Can I be honest with you? The only Kawasaki that I ever liked was the father, because he was so passionate. Where the son was just a complete. He was
Just
butter on
bland,
toast. Yeah, he was bland. He was like Earl Grey tea with no sugar, no lime. Just drink
like
the tea.
meat with any herbs and spices,
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay, thank you. I don't like my meat rare and bloody. I like it, well done. That's
seasoned.
to
Yeah,
me. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think that's Brother Dean. Uh, Dean White. Yeah. Invite. No. Some reason it's not letting me edit kick from
what
the
do you need to do?
studio. I want to get him in here, but it's not letting me let you in for
Is he?
some reason.
Is he? Can you see him backstage?
I see his camera. Yeah. It says Dean
So,
White. And then
so
there's
can you
this.
not just add him to the stream if you see him?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It says kick from studio, no ban from studio. What is. Let me see if I can send him a message. No, I can't send him a message. I can't get him on. Wow. Okay, let me send him a message real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna go on mute real quick.
Oh, salute, Rasclad. How you doing?
So maybe that'll help because he was right there. I just couldn't pull him up. Okay, let's see if we get him this time. Same damn thing. It's something with the camera.
Oh, hold on a minute. Put me backstage and see if you get the same options with me as you get with him, if you know what I mean. Because you won't be able to put me back in, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna try edit settings, remove from screen. It's not even letting me do that. Hold on a second. Let me try something. Dean Whyte, edit name.
No, it's not the name.
Yeah, save. Okay, let's try again. Because it's for some reason it's just not letting me do my thing with this guy, and I waited, so I don't want to not get him on here. For some reason, yeah, I'm typing.
All right. Not a very good multitasker like me then.
Yeah. Let me see if he's on the WhatsApp app because I could do it that way.
What's good, Thomas Jones? Salute. Come on, Troy. It doesn't take that long to copy and paste the link.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, let's try this. I think that's him for the third time. So if it don't work this time, we have to do it. But yeah, it's not. It's still not working. It's still not working. Let me set myself on mute real quick. I told him to pull me up on WhatsApp, and we could do it by phone, and you all could hear him through the phone, right?
Yeah. So okay. So you won't be able to use the headset then.
No. I'm trying to, and I don't see where I could see with you. I switch places with you. Okay, let me switch you back. It says remove from screen, solo layout, edit mic setting.
Right. Go to me. Remove from screen, which basically puts me back.
Remove from screen. Okay, here we go. right? Trying to get you over here now. Okay. Is it me that I'm removing? Okay. I removed you from screen. Now how do I bring you back up? Remove from screen. So you're gonna have to come back in on your own now. Cause I don't know. I don't know, brother. Yeah, pull me up on WhatsApp. It's just Troy Graham, and we could do it by phone. Let me make a phone call, y'all. Let me do something.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm
But you're
on mute.
There you go.
Yeah, hold me down for a second. I'm gonna make a call over to the UK to see if we can settle this. All right.
Hope it's a low cost call. Ring, ring. Right. Time for me to spark a fat one.
All right, man. I'm still here. I'm still here. I haven't gone too far. I'm gonna see if I can
Cool,
reach him
cool.
on WhatsApp here. Right,
Mm-hmm.
Dean White. I just have to make a call to somebody else first. See, I see every place that I've placed it. How do you find somebody on WhatsApp? Because I see all the posts that I put on here, but I don't see the actual information.
Have you saved them as a contact?
Say that again.
Have
No, I
you
don't have a
saved them?
no. So basically, I have to save. I should know this. Okay.
Okay, there's another way.
Hey,
Do you know a keyword that you've used in a conversation? You can just search
no.
search a keyword, and it'll give you all the conversations with that keyword in it.
Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna create just a stupid number and see if I could just save it under his name. Right. Add the contact. Create new contact. That could be Dean White. All right. Okay. Save. Now let me see if that helps me with the WhatsApp. So Dean White still not helping me. I got him because see he's on Instagram with me. He's not on. I don't have his personal number or anything.
What happens whenever he joins and you can't sort of
It's just showing
give
the
him access?
camera. It's showing the camera and it says that it says that he can't enter the room, block him or something like that. I don't know why. Usually when that happens, that means your camera's not connected or something. It
Yeah, yeah,
happens
yeah,
over
yeah.
with Major Key too. Let me
Or
do
maybe he
this.
hasn't given permission to the app, or not the app, the software, if
Okay.
you know what I mean.
I tell you what I'm gonna
But
do.
then again, he must have done if his camera's on. That's the thing.
I'm going on mute because I'm making another call. Hold on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do.
Just think, Troy, once you make it big, you'll have a whole team doing this for you.
All right. So I got a third party involved, and he'll give him my WhatsApp information, and then we'll go from there. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just Troy. Yeah. Well, if all else if all else fails, then I'll reschedule. That's that's the last option. But the fact is, I waited going on 2 hours now, so I'm going to exhaust all my options before I could say I'm going to reschedule. You know. Yeah. Trust me. You know that's how I am. I'm gonna look up all my. I'm gonna look up all my options in and out, out and in, and then if nothing fails, then like I said, I'm flexible. I'll have to reschedule because I let you down. I don't like letting nobody down, man. Like I said, I stayed on because I didn't even realize it's been 2 hours. It's going on 2 hours actually, right?
So, what's the plan? What are you going to chop up?
Well, actually, the time was supposed to be 10, and it's almost noon now over here. So yeah, so but we'll see. We'll see how it works out because in this business, if you treat people correctly, right? No names need to
Hmm.
be mentioned. What you do is you establish a trust, and you have relationships, right?
Hmm.
They might call you out the blue and say, "Hey, do you have contact with this or that fighter?" And when I was first coming up in it, which was recently, I would say, "Well, yeah, but I'm still learning my way around, so I don't really want to work with anybody at the moment." But there's no offense to you, right? And then
Hmm.
as I got older in it, which is now, I understand that, hey, you contact the fighter, let them know. If they say yes, then you have the flexibility to say, okay, cool, I could get him, right? And then this way, if you need a fighter from somebody, you could do the same thing. And most contact creators are not going to tell you that. Most contact creators are not built for that because they're selfish. And
Yeah.
trust me, I know because I work with one of them. Takes credit. He took
Hmm.
credit for everything I did.
Oh,
He jumped.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know.
So, but like I said, God works in mysterious ways. That's why I'm with this cat over here, Major Key, right?
Hmm.
And there's another brother that's involved in the business with us called DJ Rebel, and he's organic radio. So if you look at it, I'm the one in the middle. I'm the linchpin that everybody links to, because I could do everything, but I give him the boxing, I give the music personalities to organic radio, and everybody just flows, right? And
Hmm.
I got a lot of other things that I could do on my own. Something as simple as let's say my mom's birthday is the 4th of February. I could have her on and my favorite auntie, and I could celebrate them, right? Make it a big old
Hmm.
show, like a Mother's Day show, right?
Yeah.
If my grandmother was alive, I'd do the same thing. Father's Day. Right now I'm working on a health and wellness martial arts show over 50. So that's coming on. That's coming on the end of the month.
Well, what do you call it in the martial art?
Martial art. It's health and wellness and martial arts over 50. These three guys are. One's a childhood friend of mine, and he's a stunt man. He's also, a martial arts instructor, right? And he's been in the John Wick movies, right?
Hmm.
He's also been in the Equalizer on TV, not the one with Denzel, but with Queen Latifah, right? So he's coming on. There's another one. He and I go back about 30 years as well. Well, 30 because the first guy and I go back 40 years. He goes back 30 years with me, and he's over 50. He's in a band, and he's from Trinidad, and he knows martial arts. He's 55, but he looks like he's 40. He does not look 55 years old, right? And the other guy used to train with I don't know, if you're familiar with hip hop over here, Public Enemy, right?
Yeah.
Right. Professor Griff. He used to train with Professor Griff, and they did security for Public Enemy, right? And
Hmm.
he's an actual urban gardener. He took a crack hooker, rat-filled alley, concrete and everything, tar, everything, turned it into an actual farm in 2 years, where
Wow.
he would sell the veggie bags, and he put his hand in the ground when you come. If you wanted corn, he's putting his hand in his own garden and pulling them out the earth and giving them to you, right?
Yep.
And that's him. That's Dr. Kozar. He's coming on. All three of them going to come on and discuss health and wellness and martial arts over 50, right? So, I got shows like that I've always wanted to do. I got another brother who did 15 years in the federal pen. That is my brother. He is my actual brother, right? And
Hmm.
he we're not blood brothers, but he is my damn brother, right? We lived in the same house and everything, right?
Hmm.
Anyway, he's gonna come on and just tell his story of how he did that. And he could have told on people and got out. He really could have, but he didn't, right?
Hmm.
And he just was, you know, he was paying people's rent. He was making sure that everybody was all right. And then he slipped up and didn't start, forgot to watch his own back. And that's what happened with him, right? So he's gonna come on and tell his story himself, how he went from that to now being a guy that has a class A CDL, he's making decent money. And his wife is the most subtle, beautiful spirit, just like his grandmother. That's probably why he married her. His grandmother was like that, very subtle but firm, right? So yeah. I could see the attraction. But he's coming on to tell how he turned his life around, and then I got a bunch of other stuff that's gonna go on. I don't really need to talk boxing all the time. I really don't,
Yeah,
which is
you got
why
cooking stuff as well.
yeah, that too. I'm gonna, I'm working on somebody, man, and I know he's listening, so I'm gonna just say his name, Gene Deal, Big Gene Deal. You ever heard that name?
I have now.
Okay, Big Gene Deal was Puffy's bodyguard. You heard of Puffy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, he was Puffy's bodyguard. He got a book coming out, a movie, all that about the night that Biggie got shot, right? Because he was there. He was
Right.
there in the car, right?
Hmm.
So, and then he's a cook himself. The boy bad. He's bad. He's a cook. So I've been challenging him on his own show. I even called him up and told him that I was gonna whoop his behind in the kitchen. And I also got a Chop Chop Corley. Remember Chop Chop Corley? He was the 140-pound champion. He fought from out of DC and he fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Well, me,
Troy. There's a
uh huh.
little sort of point someone put in the chat. If you add a new contact to WhatsApp, it won't show until you basically have to shut down the app and restart it for it to sort of show
Okay.
up.
Yeah, because I gotta go. I have to go on my where is it? I'm here running my mouth. Let me do that. I got about 6 windows open. Okay, bam. I forgot all. I didn't forget. Let me see if I can.
LBs for that hint. Thank
New
you very
broadcast
much.
link devices. Let me see if I can finally pull Dean up over here. Nah, Dean ain't reach out to me yet, man. Where you at, Dean? You know what, y'all? I'm just gonna have to reschedule with the brother because it's going on 2 hours. I don't know what that. I'll reschedule with the brother. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna be bold and just call his phone, but I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on mute, so I don't want to put his business out
Terrorizing
there.
it.
Hey, it's part of the business, baby. Hold on. I'm back. I sent him my information. So, ladies and gentlemen, I you have my heartfelt apology. Well, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So just why don't you stick and stay for another 10, 15 minutes and see what happens, right? No, no, because that's what happens. You pull out and then all of a sudden, the dude
Yeah,
pops
they're
up.
available.
Yeah. So stick and stay for another. I'll push it as far as 20 minutes. So right now it's 12. I'm gonna say 12:30. It's 12:04 over here. So I'll go to 12:30, and so that'll be what 5:30 your time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So stick and stay, and oh, your voicemail. So I'm going on mute one more time.
One more time.
Yeah. All right. I have returned. So he said he's in a car now and is driving. It's getting dark in England. So I suggested
Oh,
to
it's
him
already
to
dark.
reschedule for 2 hours from now, right? Which is 7 o'clock
Yeah.
your time, 2 hours, two p.m. my time, right?
Yep, yep.
So this way, everybody's settled, comfortable, and we could get the time in that we deserve, and everybody will find out who is Dillian White. Won't be no rush or fuss or muss. Everybody good with
Yeah, I
it?
think yeah, you need to get smoke on for that one for just a little bit of counterbalance.
Yeah. So once I hear back from him, what I'll do is then I'll come back at 2, and then we can do that because, like I said, it's gonna is what's needed in this business, right?
Hmm.
And in the long run, with you, I'm not gonna always be at this level. I'm gonna be at other levels, but I'm never gonna be the one that says, okay, you have to pay to talk to me and you only get 3 minutes. I mean, come on. Come on, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah,
That's
really.
not what I do, right?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, because I really want to give y'all this interview and all that. And I think if I push it back till 2, Major Key be able to jump on. So I'm gonna send him
Mm.
because he's at work. So I think if I push it back till 2, he'll probably be able to jump on at 2 o'clock, and then he'll have both of us. You know, you have both of us. Now by myself, I'm good. By himself, he's good. You put us together, we great. That's just the way it works out. You know, yeah, that's the truth. You know, I'm not gonna lie about that. The boy good. But you know, when he's with me, he's great, and when I'm with him, he's great. So there you go. So waiting to hear back from this good brother. You could tell I'm having fun.
Will you be in the same place 2 hours from now, Troy?
Yeah, I'm off today. I'm at home. I was just checking the van out because I had the idea of putting the carpet down and turning it into a traveling studio. But the van is parked in front of my house.
Okay, I think you might want to find a spot where you get slightly better reception for the next stream, though.
Yeah. You know, I was by the bathroom. You know, how does it sound now?
You're good now, but there's every now and again you sort of sound like you're underwater.
Yeah. And anytime I leave this room, there's a certain where I live is what's called, dead areas. So if you turn the phone
Hmm.
slightly here or there, guess what?
Hmm.
It doesn't work out for you, right?
Are you on Wi-Fi or mobile data?
No, I believe I'm on mobile or whatever it is. I'm on something. Man, I don't know. I'm not a technical. I gotta learn. I gotta get more technical, baby. I gotta get more technical. So let me say something.
Brother Kane, you said the
Oh,
magic.
okay, that's me.
Okay.
So 2 hours. Well, I'm just waiting for him to give me the okay for the 2 hours, and then I'll say, thank y'all, and then we'll start this over again. And I have to do everything over again. I gotta set the art again with the schedule, and I gotta share it all over again. A lot of times people get upset. Oh, well, I had to set the art, but here's the thing, baby. And let me say this without, coming off bitter or anything, because if all you're doing is sitting the art, but I'm the one that's going out booking these people, asking them for their time and putting myself on Front Street, what are you complaining about if they don't show up? They don't know who you are. All they know is me. So I'm the one that has to deal with it. When they don't show up, I said, I'll take the heat. I was just that humble, be like, I'll take the heat and we reschedule. Right?
Hmm.
I even said, didn't get Junior Jones, but I got you what? Discombobulating Jones. Who knows Junior Jones and everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. The good Lord put this. When I was in that boxing ring, right? This is a true story. I'm gonna let Simon Brown come on here and tell about me. When, matter of fact, I'm gonna call Simon today because he's my godfather. I'm gonna call him today and have him get him on the show, right? So
Hmm.
he'll tell you that I had something special going on, and then he didn't see me anymore. I have a congestive heart uh, issue that I was born with, so I couldn't really keep it up.
Hmm.
As much as I would like to. I have HFib. I deal with HFib, congestive heart, just all of that stuff. So, as stubborn as I want to be, I can't I can't stop what can't be stopped. Right? So guess what else I had to learn how to do there, boxing lounge?
What's
If you
that?
can't fight, what's the next thing you should learn how to do?
And negotiate.
Train.
All right.
Yeah. So there you have it, baby. I learned how to train. And that's what I did. How do you remove these comments, boxing lounge?
From
Yeah, you see OB's comment, salute to the chat. I'm
yeah.
trying to remove it, but it's not. How do I remove it?
What are you on, mobile or are you on PC?
No, yeah, I'm on my tablet.
Well, if you're on your tablet, just tap on the comment.
I did, but it keeps coming up.
But are you signed in? Are you signed in as you?
You know, so see when I tap on the comment right now, if I hit remove, it's gonna take you off because it says TLB, which is you, right?
TLB.
Yeah, TBL. So here we go. Hidden comment, hide comment. There you go. I don't know how that just pops up, but yeah, there you go. Pops up somehow. Let me see something else here. I'm gonna play around with this solo screen. Bam. Okay. Exit solo screen. Bam. We back on the
Oh,
big
you know
screen.
why? Because you're looking at a StreamYard menu. You have to be on YouTube to do that.
I don't know
You
what that means.
can't.
Oh,
That
okay.
mean
How do you do that?
Well, you just go onto the YouTube app, go to the video that's playing, but obviously pause it, and the chat will still populate even though the page is paused.
Okay. Well, guess what I'm about to do now? Mute.
And then you can do what you need to do. You can't remove any comments on StreamYard. You can only view them. And the thing is, even if you remove the comment on YouTube, you can still see the comment that's been removed on StreamYard. Because I noticed it because I had to boot a bot earlier that was in the chat. Because if you see where I've written backstage above that, that was a bot. You can always tell because they just write random letters and there's always like a full stop somewhere in the middle.
Okay. So he hit me back. He said, you might not be 7 o'clock on the dot, but he got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Before I decide to even jump off, I said I'll stay till 12:30. I'm a man of my word. So you got 16 minutes of my voice here. How do I sound anyway? Because I have no idea how I sound.
Well, I'm using a headset. You sound pretty good.
Yeah, do I sound like, I mean, big voice, low voice? I sound like Jerry Lewis? I mean, what I sound?
Your voice sounds deep, but it's not like you're too close to the mic, and you're not like too far away. I think you got the sweet spot.
I'm glad I'm secure in my manhood. You said I have a deep voice and something about a sweet spot. But you can't be telling
Yeah,
that to a
but
grown man. No. Yeah, man. But yeah, so but look, man, I appreciate all the support, man. Y'all hanging in here. I honestly have been going back and forth with him. It's been all positive. He's been positive. So it isn't like, it isn't like it's been anything negative. Dean White is a very positive cat. It's just that life moves how life moves. So, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? I got to get in where I fit in. Something tells me 7 o'clock, or he's gonna call me on WhatsApp, and then I'll jump right on, and y'all see it. I'm not even gonna put up another one. I'm just gonna start a live, and if you should see the help me out, Boxing Lounge. You should see the notification, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, and in the near
You
future,
normally
yeah,
send out a reminder as well, don't you?
yeah, in the near future, yeah, I'm gonna be doing some other things on here where I've never been one to say, give me money, but I want to open up a store on here. That's what I've always wanted to do. I've always made a suggestion to other contact creators, but I have all these ideas. So I want to open up a store on my page. I'm not going to tell you what's going to be in there because people, believe me or not, people listen to you and don't say nothing, and they steal your ideas, right? So, but I am going to open up a store, and then you choose to buy from that store, then that's good. But I'm gonna have some things in there, man, that you could use in your daily life, and whether it be, let's say, if you have dry scalp real bad, I'll have something like that. People with eczema, because my son suffers from eczema real bad, and I didn't want them to give him the steroid cream no more. He's 6'6" and ridiculously hyper. I don't want a 6'6" grown 19-year-old man on steroids around me. All right, so we had to work on that. And then there's some other things that I wanna do. and we'll go from there. But it's going to be a store where you can say, okay, well, I can use these products every day. You know, the prices, well, you know what? You gonna have to see what benefits you the most. They're not going to be ridiculously expensive, but everything comes at a cost. That's business. Nothing. If it was free, then you got to ask yourself, how good is it? How good is it? Right,
Oh,
Barcelona?
well, once you get to, I think it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours watch time, then you'll be eligible to have a. Or is it no? Sorry, tell a lie. I think it's 10,000 subs.
Oh,
So what
well,
you
you know
could
what?
do, there's another
Mhm.
way. There's another way. What you could do is just get your own web page, set that up, and then
Yeah,
when you're on YouTube, you can just drop the link in the
that
chat.
is a friggin' brilliant idea.
And
That's why the good Lord decided to guide guide me to you or you to me. That's a brilliant idea
mhm,
because I didn't think about that at all. Actually, no, I'm being for real now, right?
mhm.
I didn't think about it. I have my mind set on one thing, and I'm looking at it from one
Uh,
way because that's how
Forget
I
about the
am, right?
details.
Yeah,
You
I'm
gotta look at
looking
the
at it from
details.
exactly one way. So yeah, but yeah, you know, and also I want to start putting together some platforms with some other content creators. Me, Major Key, Coach, Mark, Rebel, and some other people. Where we just get on with it, man. We talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk boxing. But we're gonna talk about some other things too. Boxing is just one thing. I don't want to get stuck on it, but I want to put a major panel together that'll help the audience out. If you have a question about this or that, again, I'm not telling you everything because I don't want nobody to steal my ideas, right? So if you want to talk about boxing,
How
I'll
do you
have
sleep at
someone on
night?
there for. Huh?
How do you sleep at night? Do you write all your ideas down, put them down on a piece of paper,
Well,
and put them
actually,
underneath your
yes
pillow
and
while you
no.
sleep?
Yes and no. Did you see the movie Malcolm X?
Yeah, years ago though.
Yeah. Okay. Delroy Lindo, he played a character in there. Jamaican Archie.
Okay.
He didn't write anything down. He was the numbers runner. He didn't write nothing down, right? And
Hmm.
he had a mind that he just didn't forget anything. I'm like that
Sponge. Yeah.
until the point where I get headaches boxing lounge and I have to let all this out, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's what I do. I do have it on hard copy, but before hard copy, this is my hard copy pointing to my head. And when my head starts to throb, I'm like, okay, you have to come out now, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So said my ex-wife during lovemaking one day, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, you can scratch that last comment, man. Scratch that last comment. But yeah, this is why I have my own show because I can't say stuff like that on nobody else's show.
Oh, that's a point. Have you age restricted your channel?
Uh what you mean? Say 18 and over and all that? That a button?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
think I
yeah,
did.
yeah. That tick box. Okay, cool. Because
I
I
think
have.
I did. I think I did. I gotta check.
Because that
Oh,
for me, I mean, you have to be registered as an adult to watch any of my videos.
okay. How you do the wrench
It's just
thing?
you just
Boxing.
or you have to be on YouTube to do it though, and you have to be signed in as
Oh,
you.
yeah. I need help with that because I log
Oh,
in on the StreamYard. I don't know how to do no
no,
YouTube
no,
or
no,
no.
no. That you can't do it on Stream. StreamYard is view only, if that makes sense. So you're
Oh, you mean I
seeing
have to go live
YouTube
on
through a
YouTube or just go
sandbox,
live, right?
but you're not. You on StreamYard, you're just seeing YouTube's in a sandbox. You can't actually change anything with it. You have to be on YouTube to change things. I mean, you can end the stream. I get that, but what I'm saying is you can't actually physically do anything else other than end the stream in
Okay.
StreamYard. On YouTube, you've got options.
Okay. I don't.
So you have to be on
You.
minimize
Yeah.
StreamYard, and then go into YouTube, and then go into the stream, and then go into the chat, but mute the stream as soon as it starts, because you're already in a call, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning, man. I gotta learn this, and I gotta be more consistent with it, because 5 days from now, I'm having Prince Charles Williams from back in the. He's a light heavyweight champion from back in the late '80s, early '90s on with Virgil Quicksilver Hill. You remember Virgil Hill? Yeah. So, and then I'm working on getting both of them together on the same platform, on the same show, as well as having Michael Nunn come in, because he has ties
Virgil
to both of
Hill,
them.
he was trained by Freddie Roots, wasn't he?
I don't remember, but I should remember, because you know what? I watched him fight and I did the research on him, and I always do research before I talk to somebody, because even though I have a good mind, there's things that I really don't remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to act like I'm shamming it with none of these guys. I want to have a real, actual conversation, not an interview. I want to have a conversation. It flows more better when I could just talk freely, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought it was so funny when I saw that clip of Hazim Rahman when he was talking about Holyfield, when he says, "Yeah, Holyfield, he's smart. He'll headbutt you and then throw a load of combos, and then everyone think the damage was done by the punches."
Yeah, that was that was me. Because I got him booked through a friend of mine who you probably saw on the other show, Marvin McDowell. He's a great trainer, man. He trained Franchon Cruz, Cortez Dunstan, who I told you about, and then he worked with a lot of different people in the amateurs: Spence, Garcia, mainly all them cats, AB, all them cats. Because I think he was on the amateur team as a captain or something like that. So he worked with all of them. That's how he knows them like that. And Tank was at our gym because his best friend used to come to our gym, and he used to come in to get some work. Then his best friend got murdered, and his best friend is the reason why he got to go to Cleveland, actually, and that's how he ended up meeting Broner, and that's how he ended up meeting Mayweather. Yeah, yeah, that's one hell of a story, man. Because Telly's the young man's name. Telly was a butterfly, man. He never really harmed anybody or anything like that. But he saw his female friend. This is his friend now, childhood friend, getting beat up by a boyfriend. So he handled the boyfriend. Boyfriend a punk, comes back a few minutes later and shoots Telly. You know, because they don't do that. That shows that you're a punk. He was a punk. So that's how the young man lost his life. Went out here selling drugs or doing anything wrong. He was just helping out a friend. And that hurt all of us, man. Telly was a good soul, So yeah, good soul. I miss him, man. I used to mess with Telly. I used to say, Telly, man, you can't even break wind. You can't punch worth a damn. And then he'd be like, Mr. G, man, you're gonna have to cut it out, man. You say the same jokes all the time. I say, because it's true. Shit, don't be worrying about my old jokes. Yeah, man. Telly was a good cat, man. I miss him. Young, good youngster too. Just a good dude, man. He was complete opposite from Tank. He was a boxer. He was a real good boxer, but Tank is the steamroller with them punches. Yeah, but they loved each other like brothers, man. Him and Telly were real close. You wouldn't think so with the difference of personalities. Because Telly, like I said, was a butterfly. He was just like, you know, he's just real laid back and like, all right, whatever, you know, whatever, man. If that's what you think, I'm not even gonna get into an argument with you. Tank, on the other hand, what you think? What? What? He step in your chest. It don't he go from 0 to 60 pretty fast. He'll step in your chest, right? And he's not a big dude. I could put him in my back pocket. He's not a big dude, right? So, but he comes off like that though. Okay, who is this? Okay, I got his information for what's up, so we all good with that. I just have to save it. So you know what,
It's
ladies and
popping
gentlemen,
off.
I got 3 more minutes, and then I'm going back to my vegan eating. Is after 12. I'm gonna make a nice salad. Well, I got a vegan burger in there that I want to try out, low in sodium and everything. So I'm gonna nice that up with probably some curry chickpeas, right? And I'll just
And
chill
some
out till 2 o'clock.
warm, what was it? Prune juice. Is that right?
Oh, you saw that, huh? Yeah, yeah. Don't be telling nobody my secrets of keeping regular. Hey, joke all you want, but you know that works, right?
Oh, I'm sure it does.
No,
Sure it
no.
does.
Warm it up just like you would do water. You don't have to boil it. I mean, get it warm. Put some lemon juice in there, some fresh lemon juice, lime juice, whatever, and then wait for the magic to happen. You'll you'll
Feel like
you'll
you're
you'll,
10 years younger.
well, 10 pounds lighter is more like it. But yeah, but
Must be handy for the weigh-ins.
what did K 12 say? Damn it, man.
You're not making weight.
Hey, I'm trying to lose weight, man. I lost 10 pounds so far. But it's because no, I don't eat any more canned food. I don't care if it says low salt or no salt. And that actually works. Canned food is just filled with preservatives, so they swell
Mm,
you up, right? I don't even eat tuna
yeah.
fish anymore. If I want tuna, I actually go and buy an actual fish, right? And then I'm drinking a hell of a lot more water, which is what I should have been doing. And then there's a beet juice. Mix that beet juice with the prune
Oh,
juice
that's
and the lemon juice. Let me tell you something. After the pain comes the relief and the pleasure, and you'll thank me later. All I know is that I'm a toilet paper hoarder. So I have toilet paper down. No, in the basement. I got it on the first level and on the second level of my house, and in the bathroom, and in the closet by the kitchen. I hoard toilet paper. I'm sorry. I mean, I used to run out of toilet paper as a job, and so as a grown man, I made it a point. When I say hoard, I have a 55-gallon lawn bags. That's how much toilet I fill them up. You know the ones you fill up the metal drums with?
hmm
Yeah,
hmm
that's how big the trash can is. That's how big.
Well,
So I
Jesus,
got a
Troy,
couple of them
how
around
much
here.
food are you been putting away?
Huh?
How much
Not
food have
much.
you been putting away?
Not much. I have a
Okay.
I have a I have a thing that I eat out of. One of those bowls you would take camping or whatever. You know the ones that seal, right?
Hmm
I eat the same amount of food every day. And really, in all reality, I eat twice a day. That's it. Yeah.
Twice a
I
day.
Yeah, 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 because the rest is water or juice.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. Yeah. It's just
yeah. So
nutrient with liquids. Yeah.
yeah. So but cause see, I'm 40 pounds overweight. I'm 260, 260. And my the best weight for me is 220, 225. So
How
that's where
tall
I'm
are you?
headed. 6 foot tall.
6 foot. Wow.
Yeah, 6 foot tall. But listen though, my oldest is 6'1". That's a she. And my
hmm
and my oldest boy is 6'4". My middle son is 6'6", and my youngest boy is 6'2". Yeah. We don't play over here, do we? We don't play. So, but let me get off this live, man, and go rest up for the 2 o'clock show. And appreciate you there, brother. Thank you for your time, man. You could have been any
Not a
place else
problem.
in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So I appreciate that.
That's all good. It's
All
been
right, you
fun.
tell Smoke that I'm gonna smack him up. Now old punk Smoke shows up. Here, Smoke. Before I got to say something to him before I jump off here. You know, when you hold the keys to the car, you get to do what you want, right? I'm not staying on here with you. I gotta go eat. I don't want my stomach to be making noises while I'm talking.
You
Hey,
better eat.
Smoke, why don't you jump on real quick? Hopefully you got your mic fixed. and jump on real quick, man. Let me say what's up to you, and then I'm getting off here to go eat my veggie burger, spinach. What else is in there? Beets, just a bunch of stuff that I need, you know. So yeah, Uh, and what I like is that it's frozen. It comes frozen and it's low sodium, and I have low sodium cheese and all that. So I just not, and I got a bunch of greens I could put with it. Actually, I'm gonna make a soup tonight. I'm not eating that burger. I'm making a veggie soup. That's what I'm gonna do
Yeah,
tonight.
but let me ask you a quick question about low sodium foods. I mean,
Hmm.
I've always been under the understanding as long as you take in enough potassium and you're hydrated, you can take in more sodium as long as the ratio is what it should be, if that makes sense.
Well, that works for people that don't have my issue. I have to
Oh,
be
yeah,
very,
sorry, I forgot about that.
yeah, yeah. I got to be very, very careful with the sodium, man. Like when I go out and I got to find out like the sodium level in the salad dressing, which is why I walk around with my own salad dressing. I make my own, right?
Hmm.
And it's not that difficult. I mean, it's just a couple of items, and I got it. Stop rambling, old man. Get on the
You're
post.
calling old man.
Get on the panel there, Bama. I mean, you got so much to say. I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes, then I'm out of here. Get on the
His
panel,
mic
Smoke.
doesn't work.
Don't be no chat room punk. I thought you was better than that, Smokey. Now he's a chat room punk. And what's with all caps? I didn't know till 2 days ago. Troy had the. Uh, I'm not saying that dude's name, man. I'm not
Not
gonna
me
say
either.
it. It
Don't
don't
worry.
matter. Huh?
I've had my own experience.
No, no, that's not why. I don't need. You don't need no free advertisement from me.
Mm-mm.
No, because we're in a group together in the UK. We're in a group together, and he's still. When I pulled up this individual who remain nameless, I pulled up an interview to show Lisa Bales, and then he comes on and said, "Well, that's not your interview. All you did was book them." I'm like, that makes no sense. So if I didn't book them, how would they be an interview? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is not romper room, man. This is. I mean, you need to think before you speak.
Well, it's
So
not even
all
that. If you look at it objectively, you were a contributor to the production.
you
It's not
take
as
me
if
away,
you were
then
an
there is no.
outsider.
You take who's boxing lounge?
Huh?
It says boxing lounge. That you smoke
Where do you see that?
right there on screen.
Uh
Oh, smoke.
oh,
But his mic don't work. Good, so I can talk about him now.
what's up, Smoke?
I guess you're gonna have to learn how to do like a live in braille or something, smoke, until get your mic fixed. It makes no sense.
We can do Morse code. Maybe we can make his icon flash.
Yes, that makes no damn sense. But yeah, try say something, smoke. Well, come on camera, heifer. Okay, he can't do it. He can't. His mic is messed up. Get off, man. Get off and get your mic fixed. It's been weeks now, man. Wait a second. Wasn't he on somebody else's live and his mic was fine?
Uh,
How's it your mic is messed up on my live? I don't think it's your mic. I think it's your heart.
we got a
Uh-oh.
spinning wheel. Spinning
Yeah,
wheel.
I think it's your heart, Smokey. I don't think you want it over here. Troy Graham experience. Yeah, baby. I think it's your heart. I don't think it's your mic. Because I was on. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this without saying any names. The gentleman we talking about from the UK. I'm not gonna say his name. He don't need no advertisement, right? You all know who he is. I,
Mm-hmm.
I, I wish him the best. Only I say that things out loud and I mean it because when you allow anger to anchor you in place, time will pass you by. You'll just grow old and bitter. right? So guess what? Pull up that damn anchor, brush yourself off, and say, okay, I learned from this loss, right? Because he beat me. He literally beat me. I'm not going to say he didn't, and it ain't about a. It's not about a debate. That's just how he went along. And actually, I beat myself because I didn't. I felt something and I didn't listen, but I said I'm gonna try and make it work anyway. But he won because he says, well, I did this, I did that, and I easily could have turned around and said, okay, well, do it without me now, but I never did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I could go take one of those videos, make it a short, and put it on my page, and there's nothing that he could do about it. You want to know why? Because I'm involved in it. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do about it?
Well,
Nothing.
there's other ways that you could get around that. Even I could do the same, but all I need to do is maybe put a filter on it and speed it up a little bit, and then put a tiny bit of commentary on it, and then
Yeah,
you've nailed it. I mean, from my
yeah,
point of view, because I wasn't involved. I mean, it's different for you because you were actually you were part of the production.
yeah. And then there's another dude that Smoke is usually on this show. Uh, he's 5'6", and he likes to speak his mind, and that's all I'm gonna say, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's one of the few people that takes me to dark, dark places. I should never tell nobody out loud how much I want to do them any physical harm. And the point is, I never. Okay. The thing is that the last time that happened, I forgot what he did to irritate me, but it was a 6 second block where I just kind of lost it, and I saw it in my mind exactly what I would do, and then I said it out loud, and I was like, "Thank God I wasn't face to face with him." Because I literally saw it. It felt so real that I actually did it, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, how does this dude get me to go to that place? Nobody does. I'm not in my 20s no more. Nobody should be able to do that. So something about that dude's soul that's not right, man. And it's something about me, obviously, that might be a little twisted too. But how do you get somebody to do that and you don't know them? Huh? How do you take somebody there? Because you see, I'm sure you heard me on other shows. I don't get upset, do I? Usually.
No, I don't think I've ever heard you get upset.
No, but this dude actually he beat me bad. He got me more than upset. He got me in a rage. And I should never get in a rage on social media. For what? I'm better than that. Because this dude just had my number, man. He had my number. And he just this is why I don't mention his name. I don't go to a show no more, and I never will. I'll die first. But Smoke knows who I'm talking about, and so do you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But those are the things you have to be mindful, man, because the world is full of spirits. I'm gonna jump off after this, and you can't let any. I don't let a lot of people in my house. I don't let a lot of people in my life. Damn that, because whatever baggage they have, they're gonna bring it to you, and whatever baggage you have, you're gonna bring it to them. And so you have to be mindful on who you call friend and who you deal with as family and all of that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot to carry, I know, but it's the God's honest truth. But thank you, man. I'm about to jump off here now. Rest my voice and all. Rest my voice and all that. I'll come back at 2. I'll see if I keep the brother on until 3, and then we'll transition into coach's show and all whatever else y'all want to do and go from there. You know.
Awesome.
So, well, bless up, man. Thank you. That's a good idea about the store, man. I gotta stay in touch. Well, here, just take my emails, my first and last name, which you know already, right?
Yep.
And then the number 50 at gmail.com.
Oh, well, check your inbox because I've already sent you an email, Troy.
Yeah. Somebody's in the private chat. Is that you again, Smokey? Mic doesn't work. Yeah, Smokey. Your mic hasn't worked, but you go on other people's show. All right, man. Let me leave Smoke alone before he get upset. Stop crying. But no. All right. I'm out of here, man. Have a good day.
All right. Peace.
All right.